So for me, I've always been a very big advocate of helping, service. I'm very big on helping other people, sometimes to the detriment of myself. For me, it was always about how can we make other people's lives better.
Changemakers. What are changemakers? They are people who seek to overcome adversity, who rise to the challenge, who seek positive change at work, in their communities, and at home. These are the stories of changemakers, and I'm proud to say that Commissionaires Nova Scotia has many of these changemakers, and we're very proud to call them part of our family. It's our tradition, our new tradition, as we start, is to give a gift. And I have for you today our centennial 100th coin. As you know, we're celebrating our 100th anniversary across Canada for the creation of the Commissionaires. I give you this coin as a thank you for coming in today. So,
Perfect.
So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about your experience in South Africa, in the security industry there.
I was in the South African Police Force for approximately 9 years. I was very fortunate in my career. I got to experience a wide variety of things, from visible policing through to crime prevention, through to development of some of the curriculum for some of our specialized units, and then also being part of the implementation for the Soccer World Cup, training of instructors with the French police, and then also ramping that entire process out to the entire South African police force.
Joining us today is Jacques van Eck. I'm very proud to say he is a valued member of our training team at Commissionaires Nova Scotia, not only because of his work ethic within our organization, but because he brings a unique global perspective in terms of the defense and security world. He has some great experience to share, and we look forward to hearing some of those unique stories and what sets Jacques apart as a true change maker.
That was my law enforcement career. Did some undercover work, just very, very basic stuff. And then private sector was VIP protection, and then training, anti-poaching.
Wow.
I was very fortunate.
So Jacques is the training manager at Commissionaires Nova Scotia. And what truly sets Jacques apart is his personable training style, his ability to connect with the training audience, to make them feel comfortable, and to allow them to share as much as he shares some of his global experiences.
Currently in the realm of new development, use of force training, that's just come up that we just started implementing. De-escalation training, basic security training courses. So it's now where I have the opportunity to implement things from the ground up so we can better develop people coming into the industry.
So for Jacques, the journey from South Africa to Canada and bringing that wealth of experience to Canada and to be able to apply it now in the defense and security world has been transformational and truly inspiring. I think that's what makes Jacques in terms of the beacon of a training ambassador, because he's not only faced high-risk environments here in Canada, but he's also faced it in South Africa. You're coming into a fairly linear organization with a steeped in tradition, maybe an older demographic and a little bit of stigma. You're coming in with these great ideas and training initiatives. How have you affected change in your new position?
Patience. I think the biggest challenge that I have faced is breaking the barriers on this is how we've always done it. This has never happened. So why are we doing this? So for me, the biggest thing was just, you know what? Yes, I understand that, but let's look at it. Give me the opportunity to prep you on it to see what the future will give us with very specific things. So basically having the patience, finding the way to adapt the change by open communication, by giving them exactly what is wanted, and then leaving it up to them. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's not about me, it's about the people that we are giving this to.
I think with Jacques, it's his humble approach, the ability to cloak a world of experience, learn from both South Africa and here in Canada, that makes him truly unique and makes the delivery of his training mantra so effective with Commissionaires Nova Scotia. You know, the world's a crazy place. Asymmetric threats, crime,
Yeah.
even, and it certainly doesn't compare to South Africa, but Canada now is facing its own challenges. Where do you see, given your background and current role, where do you see security service going in the future?
Definitely AI, cyber. So with cyber, I also include drones, just everything.
And we have those now.
Yes, we're in the process very, very shortly. That'll be getting off the ground. Cyber and then training to what companies require. So giving them the ability to structure what they want. So not just giving them, this is what you get. It's asking them and looking at what they face and then adapting the training to what their requirements are. I think that is the way forward, and not giving everybody the same thing, but adapting the training to what specific levels of threat they could be facing. And then also collaboration with other security organizations that has the ability to give different functions of what we currently have. So we can work together to be able to safely protect people.
Great. Well, thank you for leading the charge on that and so bringing Commissionaires forward. We look forward to certainly expanding your team as well. And as these things grow, you need extra help. So yeah. I guess in that vein, what keeps Jacques grounded? What keeps you at peace with this vast experience and training that you have?
So for me, I've always been a very big advocate of helping, service. I'm very big on helping other people, sometimes to the detriment of myself.
Guilty as charged.
Definitely. But for me, it was always about how can we make other people's lives better? Because of there's a lot of things that happened growing up, and I've always wanted to be a change in someone else's life. So I always wanted to be somebody that somebody can look up to and be like, you know what? He was able to make it. I can make it. So that's what motivates me.
Wow. Well, you are a role model for us, and you're a role model at home.
Thank you.
So I thank you. You are truly a change maker. I'll go so far as to say you are a change leader, and we're very fortunate to have you with Commissionaires Nova Scotia.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Purpose and Protection, brought to you by Commissionaires Nova Scotia. This show is hosted by Barry Pitcher, CEO of Commissionaires Nova Scotia. Scripting, marketing, and communications by Jill Smith and Renee McLeod of Commissionaires Nova Scotia. Editing and sound design by Connor Sampson and produced by Amina Faubert from Podstarter. Special thanks to our guest, Jacques van Eck, and to you, our listeners, for your continued support. This episode was recorded on January 28th, 2025 at Podstarter Studios. Purpose and Protection is recorded and produced in Halifax, Nova Scotia, also known as Chibuktuk. Located in Mi'kma'ki, this ancestral and unceded territory is subject to the peace and friendship treaties signed between the Mi'kmaq nations and the Crown, dating back to 1725. We recognize and respect the ongoing relationship that exists between Indigenous peoples and these lands. We are all treaty people. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the service people and frontline workers who serve and protect our communities every day. Your dedication and sacrifice do not go unnoticed, and we are deeply grateful for all that you do. We look forward to sharing more stories with you next month. Until then, be sure to follow, rate, and share Purpose and Protection wherever you get your podcasts.